Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks, and tutorials, and of course, I like to do this in complete survival. In today's video, I have got a brand new duplication glitch to show you guys. This works on Realms, normal worlds, and servers, and to top it off, it is pretty easy to do. You could duplicate literally any item as well, so yeah. That's even better. I want to say a massive shout out to Soldier FF. He was in my comment section and actually notified me about this glitch. That is why I am able to do a video on it today. I also want to shout out Kévin JAMM. He has upgraded the system slightly so we can duplicate more items. We'll be getting to that at the end of the video. First of all, let me show you exactly what you need to make this thing. And the items that you are going to need to set up this duplication glitch is in this shulker box. All of them here, so feel free to pause the video right now because I am not going to read them out. In addition to all of those items, you are going to need to set out some chunks, 6 chunks to be precise. As you can see, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this of course is 4, 5, and 6. And if you're wondering what pack I'm using, it's the Mad Hatter's pack. I'll put that in the description below. Once you've got all the chunks set out like this, and of course you've got all the items required to set this dupe up, you are ready to go. So first of all I'm going to do is place down on the 6th chunk just here a powered rail just like that. I'm going to place a couple blocks, not that one, just here, and have a chest on top just like that with another powered rail with a hopper minecart on there like so. We're also going to have a block just here, and going into that block we're going to need a redstone repeater. You're going to want to click it a couple times just like so. At this point you want to place a holder block just here, jump over and grab your observer and place it facing that way. I'm then going to remove the holder block like so. Now we can have some redstone leading all the way down there to our final chunk with a lever in. Remember, to make a long piece of redstone like that, we are going to need to use some form of repeaters. So every chunk you're going to want to go past 3 and then just whack yourself a repeater like that, and that should be fine. And then we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to go past, and then on the 3rd one just throw a repeater and you should be good to go. Of course, I'm going to bring this all the way down the line and then continuing to add repeaters until I get all the way to that chunk down there. So this should be the final one like that. In fact, we don't need to add another repeater right now. What we need to do is add a lever, and that is the dupe setup. What I'm going to do now is sleep, and then I will show you this thing in action. Now we've got the duplication glitch set up, what I'm going to do is duplicate this box right here. I don't normally duplicate items on Simply Survival, but what I will do is throw this box away afterwards. I just want to show you that this will work with obviously any items. It is most efficient with a full shulker box of items. So what we are going to want to do is make sure our hopper minecart is in this chunk, and then we are going to want to throw our chest or shulker box in the chest, should I say. At this point we can go down here and we are going to want to flick this switch, and as we flick the switch we are going to log out, and we are going to log out for exactly 3 minutes. After 3 minutes we will join the realm again and we will have duplicated the item. So again, I'm going to pull the lever and then log out. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna pull the lever, wait for it to obviously go, and then log out like so. And I'm going to log out for 3 minutes. Okay, sweet. It's been around about 3 minutes. I'm just going to wait a few more seconds, and then I'm going to click Simply Survival, and of course see if we have duplicated the shulker box. So I'm going to do that right now. Let's hopefully it doesn't take too long to log in. Fingers crossed. And we will go to the shulker box to see if we have duplicated it. Damn, it's taking so long. Come on. Dum, dum, dum. I am probably going to skip this because it's taken so long to log in. Finally, we've managed to log in. Let's go ahead and see if we've able to duplicate the box. Let's go over here right about now. You can see that it's under the chest now, and we have 2 shulker boxes instead of 1. This is pretty good, but it doesn't just stop here. I mean, duping 1 shulker box at a time is pretty nice. However, what if we could duplicate more? I mean, we totally can. thanks to Kévin JAMM. The system you are seeing right now has 16 different stations. This means that we can duplicate 16 different shulker boxes at one time. Now, before I show you this one in action, once again, I want to shout out Kévin JAMM for actually putting this together for me. And I'm just going to show you this thing in a little bit more detail, so of course you guys can build this thing for yourself. So if you imagine that this is the one that we built earlier at the start of the video, all you would have to do to expand this thing is literally miss one and then add another one of these systems, miss one and then add another one of these systems. You can see all of these are, or at least was already. I'm gonna push these minecarts all the way to the front. You can also see there's some blocks been added here, so I've got a little bit better access so I can push all the minecarts forward. As I said, this one has 16 different stations, but 16 isn't the maximum you could go. You could potentially fill this chunk with as many stations as you want, depending on how long you really want to build for. The amount of stations you want is literally entirely up to you, but I think 16 is more than enough. What I've got here in my inventory is a bunch of different shulker boxes, which was actually duped by Kévin JAMM last night. He duped so much illegals for me on Simply Survival. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this with 16 different shulker boxes. And we are going to duplicate all 16 in a matter of minutes. Sweet, all the minecarts are now in position. I am ready to start placing my shulker boxes. Of course, it doesn't really matter what box goes where. You just got to make sure each one has a shulker box in. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll probably time-lapse this bit for you guys. Sweet, and we are on the final one. So I'm going to place that in. Oh, damn, the minecart was already there. You want to make sure that your minecarts are not like that. So let me just push this one, and then we will place the final shulker box in the chest, and I will make my way back down here to the lever. I'm going to flick the switch, and then I am going to log out. At this point, I am going to set an alarm for 3 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 3 minutes. Okay, sweet. So it has been 3 minutes. We're going to log on straight away. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It took absolutely ages last time. Fingers crossed it doesn't take too long. Hopefully I do not need to time-lapse it. Come on. Come on. And finally, we have loaded in. What I'm going to do is go down here. And let's go take a look to see if we have actually been able to duplicate our boxes. So let's start this side for no particular reason. And we have gone ahead and duplicated the box. We got another 2 there. I'm fairly confident that every single one of these is going to have duplicated. So I'm going to go down the line anyway. I'll just quickly time-lapse this for you guys. And the last one, as you can see, every single shulker box has been duplicated. Like I said, this isn't even the biggest you could go. You could actually go bigger if you wanted to. I would probably say this is the best dupe we have in the game at the moment. It definitely does its job. We was literally able to duplicate 16 shulker boxes in a matter of minutes. So, yeah, I think that's pretty epic. That is all I've got time for today. I will catch you on the next one.